The pond awakens. Once upon a time, in a magical land far beyond the mountains, there was a beautiful pond. The pond was surrounded by tall, soft grass and colorful flowers that danced in the breeze. The water was as clear as crystal, and every morning, the sun would rise and paint the sky with shades of orange and pink. This was the home of 5 little ducks, each with their own special charm. The first little duck, named Zaki, was a brave and curious duck. His feathers shimmered in the sunlight, and he was always the first to jump into the water. The second little duck, called Anaya, was gentle and caring, always looking out for her siblings. The third duck, Imran, loved to swim fast, splashing water everywhere with his energetic quacks. The fourth duck, called Maya, was playful and loved to chase the butterflies that fluttered near the pond. The youngest duck, Ravi, was small but full of energy, always waddling around, making everyone laugh with his clumsy steps. One sunny morning, the 5 little ducks woke up to the sound of birds singing sweet songs from the trees. The pond shimmered under the golden sunlight, and it was the perfect day to go on an adventure. The 5 little ducks waddled out of their cozy nest by the pond, ready to explore the wonders of the world around them. A surprise visitor. As the little ducks splashed and played in the cool water, something unusual happened. A soft wind began to blow, and the surface of the pond started to ripple. Out of nowhere, a big, sparkling fish swam close to the ducks. This fish was unlike anything they had ever seen before. Its scales shimmered in all the colors of the rainbow, and its eyes sparkled like diamonds. The little ducks watched in awe as the magical fish swam gracefully through the water. The fish came closer to them and, with a gentle voice, told them that there was a special journey ahead. It said that the pond they lived in was magical, and it was a place where dreams came true. But the fish also warned them that the journey would not be easy. They would have to work together and be brave to discover the secret of the pond. The ducks looked at each other, their hearts racing with excitement. What could this mysterious journey be? They had so many questions, but the magical fish simply smiled and swam away, leaving behind a trail of sparkling bubbles. The path to the hidden grove. The little ducks decided to follow the fish's advice and begin their journey to discover the secret of the pond. They waddled through the grassy meadow, their webbed feet making soft sounds as they walked. Along the way, they met all sorts of wonderful creatures. There were butterflies with wings that glittered like jewels, and tiny creatures who hopped from flower to flower. As they continued on their path, the ducks reached the edge of a thick forest. Tall trees with leaves that shimmered in gold and silver stood like guardians, welcoming the little ducks to the magical hidden grove. In the grove, the trees whispered to each other, and the air smelled sweet and fresh. A soft, mysterious light filled the space, making everything seem magical. The little ducks wandered through the grove, their eyes wide with wonder. They saw sparkling stones, glowing flowers, and heard the sound of soft music carried by the wind. But in the center of the grove, they noticed something strange, a glowing stone lying on the ground. It pulsed with light, as if it had a heartbeat of its own. Anaya, the gentle duck, stepped forward and carefully touched the glowing stone. As soon as she did, the entire grove seemed to come alive. The trees swayed, and the ground trembled gently. The ducks looked at each other in surprise, unsure of what was happening. The secret of the pond. Suddenly, the magical fish appeared again, this time swimming in the air above them. It smiled at the little ducks and explained the truth behind the secret of the pond. The pond, it turned out, was a magical place where wishes came true, but only for those who were brave enough to discover its true power. The fish told them that the glowing stone in the hidden grove was a key to unlocking the magic of the pond. To unlock the magic, the 5 little ducks would need to use the power of their hearts. Each of them had something special inside that could bring out the magic of the pond. Zaki, with his bravery, could protect them from fear. Anaya, with her kindness, could heal and bring peace to the land. Imran's energy would push them forward, while Maya's playfulness would help them find joy even in the toughest moments. And little Ravi, though small, had the biggest heart and could unite everyone with love. Together, the 5 little ducks had everything they needed to bring the magic of the pond to life. They stood together, holding their wings over the glowing stone, and their hearts filled with love and courage. Slowly, the stone began to glow brighter, and the entire grove sparkled with energy. The magic unfolds as the ducks focused on the glowing stone. The magic of the pond began to spread through the grove. The trees shimmered brighter, the flowers bloomed in all colors of the rainbow, and the air was filled with a sweet, calming fragrance. The pond, too, responded, its waters sparkling with new life. The little ducks felt a warm energy fill their hearts, and suddenly, they understood what the magical fish had meant. The magic of the pond wasn't just about wishes or treasures. It was about love, courage, and the power of friendship. The 5 little ducks had unlocked the true magic by working together and believing in each other. The fish swam one last time around the ducks, its scales glittering like stars. It smiled at them and told them that they had done something extraordinary. From that day forward, the pond would always be a place of joy, peace, and magic, thanks to the love and bravery of the 5 little ducks. Returning home, the little ducks walked back to the pond, their hearts full of happiness and excitement. They had discovered the secret of the pond and learned that together, they could make the world a better place. They were no longer just 5 little ducks. They were magical creatures with the power to bring light and love wherever they went. Back at the pond, they found their cozy nest waiting for them. The soft, warm grass welcomed them as they settled in for the night. As the stars twinkled above, the ducks fell asleep with smiles on their faces, knowing that their lives had changed forever. From that day on, the pond remained a place of magic, where dreams came true, and the ducks always remembered the adventure that had brought them closer together. The magic of friendship, the adventure of the 5 little ducks, teaches us that when we work together, we can accomplish anything. Each of us has something special inside, and by sharing our strengths with others, we can create magic in the world around us. The little ducks learned that bravery, kindness, energy, playfulness, and love can change the world, just as they changed their magical pond forever. And so, the 5 little ducks lived happily ever after, knowing that the real magic of the world lies in the hearts of those we love and cherish.